Alright, I'm going to give a little tour of the digital driver's license. I Drive Digital by some friends of mine in Kentucky. Anyway, it's a great site to help students and actually teachers as well gain some understanding about digital citizenship and their digital footprint and digital responsibility. So I'm going to go ahead and get logged in. And change it to a teacher and go on in. Alright, so this is me, Adam Taylor, and this is how I've got signed up on here was with my school email account. I'm registered with Metro Public Schools, and I could get more specific and actually put my school in here if it's not already in here. But let me show you some of the features as far as actually doing cases where, and the cases are where the students and teachers can go in and go through some information and learn some information and have assessments on what they've covered and what they've learned, and then that information can be then sent to the teacher of the student or how it would be. So to do that, we go to work on DDL cases, and here's a bunch of the options that you can go to. There's one that's been simplified for middle school, and then here's the general cases that are available for students and teachers. You got digital access, health and wellness, digital commerce, digital communication, etiquette and security, law, rights, responsibility, media fluency, and then of course a cumulative DDL exam. I'm going to go straight into what's for high school, and anybody can get registered on this site and check it out for themselves as well. So I'm going to go into what's meant for high school, and that's these five right here. Six. Okay, so over on the left side you have the different curriculum, I guess you could say, or content or cases, and you can go to each one, explore and see what it's about, and there's some information here the students can read. If you continue on through, there's videos throughout that the students can watch, and then there's little assessments that they can take and test their understanding. This one I've already filled out, but actually, and it shows when you've taken the assessment, you can submit it, and then it gives you your response, gives you the correct answer, and explains why, which is great for anybody wanting to learn why information, or excuse me, why answers are right or wrong. And so these are usually basically like practice tests or quizzes, so to speak, to get ready for the main test that will be at the end of the section. So I'm going to go on to this one here, Explore Digital. This one actually talks about sexting and the problem that it's been. So explore access issues, and then go on to digital health and wellness, and so on. And then this is the final prove it for this section, or assessment, so they can answer these questions as they want to, and then they submit. If they're not going to make any changes or come back and finish it later, they can submit changes, or they can just save changes to assessment so they can come back and work on it later, or they can submit it for actual feedback. And then the extend here, you've got more information if you feel you want to go deeper, and so on and so forth. So let me go back and show you another case. Let's go to law, rights, and responsibility. So here's the basic case description as you see here. Then click on rights and responsibility, and this will talk some detail with you. Here's an assessment that I already responded to and had saved, and again it gives you the feedback. Go back to another case, or actually let me show you some more. So exploring definitions, you've got links that define each of these terms here that you can go to. Okay. Here's another scenario, and then you can answer, reset the scenario if you want to. Anyway, so when a student submits any of their cases or assessments, the submissions go to the teacher, and they can sign in. When the student signs in, they can register underneath the teacher. They say who their teacher is and their email address, and then all the information will go to them, which is really nice. Um, okay. Anyways, so you got the cumulative DDL exam where it goes through each of them, and then when they pass, then you can give them a digital driver's license. They don't have. I don't think they have an official form that they send out, but we could make our own with our district or with whoever. Anyway, so it can work out really nicely. Um, if we want to add more content, we can actually become an administrator. At least used to be able to. I need to find out if that's still a possibility. And you can add your own cases if you want. If there's something special in the district that's been happening, you want to make sure the kids get aware. My thoughts were that once the kids pass their digital driver's license, they get a license, and then after one violation, they get a corner of the license clipped. Another violation, they get another corner clipped, and once they get two corners clipped, they have to go back and take the DDL again. Just an idea. Or maybe after four violations or something like that. And of course, determining what those violations are or what is considered a violation is another thing, and also monitoring all that could be an issue as well. But just some ideas. So hopefully this helps explain some of it, and be glad to answer any questions. You can find me on Twitter, 2foot giraffe, or you can email me at taylorchinesescience@gmail.com.